Yo guys, what's up? I go by the name East Coast Prince, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Well, my eyes are heavy because I'm really feeling damn tired after work, and I'm tired. I needed to sleep, and apparently I'm not having enough sleep. But nevertheless, we still have to locomote. We still have to do these reactions back to back to back to back. With that being said, today I'm reacting to a song. Apparently, this song was leaked from Kiss the Throne album, and it's by Kao Denero featuring Freddy Will and featuring RJ, and they are on the song Why. So with that being said, let's get on with it. Let's go.
Best of the best, East Coast Prince. I know it's better than the rest. East Coast Prince, the rapper no one contest. East Coast Prince.
It's so epic, y'all. Kao Denero, RJ on the hook, man. Freddy Will, I see you, homie.
Okay, first of all, the song starts with a slow vibe. Yeah, you're in the beat. You know that this one is going to be a lot of words in it. Kao Denero is going to speak a woke sound on this one. This is one of the kind of beats that Kao Denero thrives on. He thrives on very slow beats because he likes to voice out his message. We know that there's going to be a lot of message in this song. It's going to have what I call content. So let's glue our ears and listen to what Kao has to say. Let's go.
Mother Africa is crying.
All my people stand up. Straight up, man.
You're my brother, my sister, so tell me why we killing each other.
Okay, first of all, I don't know whether it's Freddy Will or RJ. I don't know who's on the hook, but of course the person's voice is good. He said Mother Africa is crying tonight. So tell me, my brother, my sister, tell me why we're killing each other. So basically it's talking about Africans hating themselves and killing themselves. So I think I can get the overall picture of what the message of the song is going to be just from this part of the hook. So I think if I get a little bit of why. So I think that why is why we're killing each other, why we're hating ourselves, why is there violence among our people. We as Africans are supposed to love ourselves, are supposed to rep ourselves as a nation. Alright, let's go.
Why black people killing each other like flies?
South Africa.
Why the police is killing us? Sometimes it makes me really wonder why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is killing us?
It's like this, y'all.
Sometimes it makes me really wonder.
Bob Marley spoke. Martin Luther gave speeches. Stephen Biko fought. People listen as the brave teachers. I was inspired to see my people sick and tired. If you're young, black, and strong, the plan to see expired.
Okay. I like the way Kao started. Kao started very strong. He said Martin Luther King. He mentioned Martin Luther King. He mentioned Bob Marley. He mentioned Steve Biko and all the great people that fought for black power and black heritage. He said at the front they taught the people. Like him, he was inspired by that. He was tired of seeing his people sick and hungry. So he started to voice out. So that's what Kao is saying here. So basically this is talking about we as black, how we see ourselves and how we treat ourselves. So let's listen.
Lazy motherfuckers killing brothers cause they go get us. Blacks sitting on blacks, why them South Africans so jealous?
Okay, he said lazy MFs killing each other because they are so jealous. Blacks sitting on blacks. He not mentioned South Africa. That were South Africa. So I think basically he mentioned South Africa because of the xenophobic attacks on their fellow black people, because the black people from other countries are going there and they are basically thriving in their businesses more than these South African men. So because of that, it feels like jealousy is what is prompting the xenophobic attack. So that basically Kao is touching xenophobia here, and it's also talking about we as a black continent, seeing ourselves, how we view ourselves. We should love ourselves more. So that's what basically Kao is saying here. Let's continue.
The pain is real in the film, make me wanna grow feathers. It's like doing jail time, brother, with no letters. To see us unite, still wonder why they wouldn't let us. It's evil, right? Where people sees you, right? Justice for the next man that sees you right. Quick to take your breath away like night and give you life. Wonder where my people give respect like the next man. South Africans killing Africans, that make me vex, man.
Okay, he said say people taking taking your life away, like saying I didn't give you life, then I think majorly what is really hitting on here is the xenophobic attacks on South Africans. You know, South Africans that are doing this xenophobic attack, and it's not just Nigerians, it's other countries too. Basically, foreigners that go there and they try to and they excel in the businesses there. The South Africans lay the blame on them that they are coming to corrupt their society and tends to kill them. And you know those xenophobia, you know what the whole story behind it. So the song is basically talking more on xenophobic attack. That is what it's talking about. And let's listen.
Fit and flipped it. Popo left the scene red. Brother dead on the screen. They're watching on as his skin bled.
Why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is killing us? Sometimes it makes me really wonder why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is killing us? Sometimes it makes me really wonder.
Situations in North America drive you insane. Everybody chasing money, it's a few getting slain. Ferguson to Baltimore, New Jersey to Atlanta, LA, New York, Ohio to Carolinas. Police to murder young black man in the streets. Mother's call to identify the son's body under the sheets. Got us screaming no justice, no peace. Reunite or we rest in peace. Getting tossed in the paddy wags with Hispanic if you're African or African American.
Okay, sorry I had to pause it here, but I didn't want him to say too much that I will not even know where to start from. So apparently I don't know who's rapping now. I think it might be Freddy Will. I don't know who's the rapper between Freddy Will and RJ. So boy, basically this one is now talking in his own perspective. Kao Denero has touched on xenophobic attack, and this one is now talking about the perspective of an African American living in America and what they are suffering in the hands of the white policemen and the heads of their fellow black people. So that's what he is basically centered on. From his accent and from the way he's rapping, you know that he is not was not from here. He's not from here. Like he didn't grow up in Africa. He sounds so American, you know. He sounds American. Might be he's an African American, definitely, but I don't think he was brought up here. That's what I just feel, Sha. He might be brought up here, but this accent is very obvious that he had spent some time in America. Let's continue.
And we under that same dynamic. Brainwashed with reality shows, the mentality blows. How we even gonna fall for those? Gotta stick.
Okay, you say brainwashed with reality shows, the mentality blows. How we gonna fall for those? And this is the thing I have been observing seriously. Some of these reality shows that we watch kind of like take our mind off the reality, take our mind off how things are in the real life world. You understand? You watch all the reality shows and it can make you feel like things are actually happening so sweet like that. Like things are happening so sweet like that. But this is not the reality. It's not reality. The reality show, everything is under camera. So people there are living false life basically. And so people are so deep into these reality shows that they tend to think life is like that in real life, and they end up getting the consequences. So he's just mentioning, he just touched on reality shows, and that is very excited to talk about it. So let's continue.
If by Africans, can we stop the tribalism? We're homies from the Caribbean. Can we stop racism? RJ, we gonna sing it our way. We unite one another while we fight for a better day.
Okay, finally, the rapper is RJ, the singer is Freddy Will. Thank God that RJ mentioned his name at the end of this. So RJ basically touched on, he said that the Caribbean people should say no to racism, the North American people should say no to racism. And he just mentioned how what's basically not the North American people say no to racism. The North American people are the ones that are suffering. Also, there are also people in North America also suffering racism. So he just mentioning the people in the Caribbean and how everybody should say no to racism. Like he touched on racism and how the blacks are being affected, while Kao Denero touched on the xenophobic attacks. So thank you, RJ, for speaking your truth. Let's continue.
Why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is killing us? Sometimes it makes me really wonder why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is killing us? Sometimes it makes me really wonder. Supposed to be my mother, supposed to be my sister, supposed to be my father, supposed to be my brother. Tell me why you did try to cut me down like a stranger. It's my motherland, Mama Africa. We should live one together, love and unity.
Together as one, for sure.
So tell me, where's the love?
Where is the love? Another brother got killed, never thought he was living soon. I was thumb tasting cuffed right in my living room. Never trust the news for shit, all the lies that they're giving you. No justice, no peace, how can we trust the police when they pop a brother?
Okay, he said that that brother was killed. He was right in his living room, and I should not trust the media and the junk they are feeding you, basically. So that was basically Kao Denero is saying here. He's talking about how the media gives us junk, gives us what might not really be true. So we should not really always believe what the news says. So let's continue and see what more Kao has to say on this track.
Living cold deceased. What goes around comes around, that's the call of the streets. Shout out to them Zulus, they was to them kids doodoo. We used to pray for them, some countries even use voodoo to see them liberated. Appetite, we all hate it. We celebrated just to see our own people made it. That's how you pay us back. Sitting on your home kind, blacks killing blacks and what? Just for their hard grinders, full spline attack. Stabbing and looting. Why the Pope do the shooting? It's not safe no more. Hey yo, the streets is polluting. Shout out to Malcolm, Patrice Lumumba. All our heroes who died for nothing, all their souls ripping off.
Okay, Kao Denero has said so much. He said he's talking now. He's here basically mentioned, he touched on what the media is feeding us. Media is not telling us the true story of the events happening, and we are just being fed by some of the false news from the media. So, and he also talked about why the police are killing the fellow black people. Talked about it, and he gave respect to some of the people, some of the black leaders that try to fight for justice and fight for the strength of the black people, like Malcolm. Then he also talked on apartheid too. Remember Mandela fought, he was 27 years in prison for the apartheid, so that the black people can have equal opportunities with the whites in the land of South Africa. So, man, Kao Denero said a lot. So this song is basically trying to project us as Africans to be better, to be stronger, to be more strengthened, and to unify, to be more unified and be friends with ourselves, to love ourselves, because we are all brothers. We are all brothers, so we are not supposed to be fighting each other and be causing violence within ourselves. We are supposed to unify ourselves because we are one family. That's what Kao Denero is preaching on this song, Why. And let's continue and listen to it to the end. Let's continue.
Why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is stealing us? Sometimes it makes me really, really wonder why black people killing each other like flies? Why the police is stealing us? Sometimes it makes me really, really wonder.
Shout out to Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, Michael Brown, all the Africans, you know what I mean, killed in South Africa. Black on black crime all over the world must stop, yo. So get ass one.
Okay guys, we've come to the end of the track. This was a long one, this was a very deep one, and this was Kao preaching his message, projecting the black community. We need to move forward and stop committing violence within ourselves. So with that being said, we've come to the end of the song. We have come to the end of the reaction, and if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.